What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back. You know what time it is. It's reaction time. That's right. So today we got another song up on the menu. We have Tom Macdonald and Brandon Hart, which I don't recognize that name. I'm not sure who that is. And then we've got his girlfriend featured on this as well, Nova Rockefeller. She is the one, if you don't know who she is, she makes music of her own, and she also does all the video work, all the filming and camera work for Tom Macdonald's incredible visuals and videos that he does. But we're going to be listening to and breaking down, or at least trying to the best of that we possibly can. We're going to be taking a look at Church. All right, so this is it. Church, Tom Macdonald, Brandon Hart, Nova Rockefeller. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Let's jump right on into this song and see it. Actually, real quick, before we jump into this, I wanna reference one thing that Tom Macdonald made a video. Was it a video? I don't remember. He made a statement talking about the next several songs is going to be something that we've never heard before from him, something different from him, because he's known as the controversial rapper and, you know, the controversial guy and all that. And he's like, I know you guys love that and all that, but we're going to be switching it up a little bit. So this song, I'm assuming, is going to be one of those songs, because this is one of right after he made that statement. So, I mean, I like Tom Macdonald's work. I've found him back when he was doing the whole diss track thing with Mac Lethal, and I didn't really like him at first, but then I started to listen to his music a little bit, and I'm like, dang, he just kind of saying what everybody else is thinking, you know? But anyway, so I feel like I do that every video. I get ready to jump into the video, and then I remember something, and then I talk about it. Maybe that's just our thing here. I don't know. Anyway, Tom Macdonald, Brandon Hart, featuring Nova Rockefeller, Church. Let's get it.
I need a short drink or a long prayer. I've been sober.
Okay. First thing, he got his hair down. He's been doing that a little bit more. Second of all, he got right into that crap. What the frick? Usually there's like a, oh, I'm sorry. Usually there's like a little bit of a build up or something. He just boom right into it. All right, let's get into this.
I need a short drink or a long prayer. I've been sober, but I don't care. I'm so scared of my own self. I get no help, and that's no fair. So don't go there. I've been hell and back. I got scorched hair in this Gucci cap. I got empty bottles and a million follows. I regret swallowing the Ativan.
Sounds like he's talking about maybe his problems with addiction, specifically alcohol addiction. He's referenced that a couple times in previous songs. He may be just generally talking about just addiction and how hard it is in general. Maybe not necessarily his own personal stuff, but he's just getting right into it, man.
Let's be real. I resent the way that I feel. I pretend that it's cool, but I miss getting drunk, and I'm angry that God doesn't help when I need.
Yeah, so he's talking about, I think I already see where this is going. He's talking about his own personal experiences in battling alcohol addiction and whatnot, and that's been a big thing in my life as well, has been alcohol addiction. I have not been the one addicted to it, but firsthand seeing that crap, it's rough, man, it's rough. And then he's talking about the like kind of going into blaming God and all that stuff, and that's a big thing. It's a big part of the recovery is like it's almost like a biblical foundation in what they follow in AA and Al-Anon and all that crap. It kind of goes hand in hand. So this makes a lot of sense, and I feel like it's about to be a really powerful song, and I feel like this is gonna be one that I'm gonna be able to relate to pretty heavily.
Resent the way that I feel. I pretend that it's cool, but I miss getting drunk, and I'm angry that God doesn't help when I kneel. I said my prayers. When I got clean, it just got worse. I quit doing drugs and I pleaded with Jesus to save me, but he didn't hear my words. The don't work, it hurts. I went to church, now I need liquid courage. Whiskey in my glass, I take the knives out of my back to...
I will say that this is something that I feel like, and I can only speak from the experiences that I've dealt with, that it's really tough being a recovering addict. Like really, really, really tough, man, because the normal people can always like fall back onto like alcohol or like just like a light use of drugs or something like to help to take the edge off or something, because they don't have that problem, right? They don't have that like issue. I mean, they could develop it, but like anyway, that's a story for another time. But like in addicts, they don't have that option anymore. Like it's just not on the table, so they have to deal with everything up front, and it is hard. And on top of that, they have to fight going back to it, man. This is one, man.
Went to church, now I need liquid courage. Whiskey in my glass, I take the knives out of my back to stir it. Go to hell and back again, then show you burns to prove I earned it. I need shots of God to gain the strength I need, I'm just a person. I pray on my way to the liquor store that they lock the door, 'cause I'll lay in my grave if the whiskey pours like it did before. I'm scared, I send out a prayer. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there? 'Cause honestly it hurts and every day's worse. I keep buying whiskey when all I need is church.
Dang, that was nice. That was clean. The harmonizing between Tom and Nova. He had a Bible in there. Just the comparison of having God, needing God, asking for help, not getting the help, needing the drugs and alcohol, whatever, and not being able to go to it, and kind of comparing the two, and
I keep talking to God, but he don't hear me. And my demons are there, always listening.
yeah.
I get lost in the dark, drowning in whiskey. And I went in so far, you say you miss me. I'm on a ship in a bottle, so say goodbye at the shore. Break the glass so you'll find me, I'm not who I was before. Close my eyes in the darkness and hold on through the storm. I'm a wreck in a bottle, I wasn't built for a war. Those church pews, bright lights, whiskey glasses, bottles of booze.
Can I just say how much I like this guy's voice and the way that he raps? I've never heard of this guy. At the beginning of the video, I said I didn't recognize his name, but like, I just kind of got lost in that. I'm not even gonna front, bro. I'm gonna run it back. I was just kind of like taken away by it, man. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Holy frick, dude.
Talking to God, but he don't hear me. And my demons are there, always listening.
Basically saying that he's talking to God, but he feels like he's not listening, at least insinuating that he feels like he's not listening, because anybody that has, been down that road, like, or any hardships or whatever, and if you turn to God or whatever, you just feel like at some point, like, he's just not there, he's not listening, like, why aren't you helping me, like, why, like, I'm asking and I'm pleading and I'm begging, and sometimes, like, you get all the way at the, at the end of your rope before things start to break through, and you start to see the light and all that crap. And then he's talking about the demons, just always, they're there, they're listening. Every time you cry out for help, then they're there to jump on the weakness and all that, right? It's basically what he's talking about there.
I get lost in the dark, drowning in whiskey.
Lost in the dark, drowning in the whiskey, basically talking about how the alcohol, he's drowning in it because he's in the darkness, and then alcohol is also a depressant, so it helps, like, keeps you down in the darkness and whatnot. It's tough, man. It's tough rub.
And I went in so far, you say you miss me. I'm on a ship in a bottle, so say goodbye at the shore.
That's a good analogy right there. Ship in a bottle, because ships, they build ships into a bottle. Message in a bottle, left it at the shore.
Glassy, you'll find me, I'm not who I was before. Close my eyes in the darkness and hold on through the storm. I'm a wreck in a bottle, I wasn't built for a war. Those church pews, bright lights, whiskey glasses, bottles of booze. Make short days, turn long nights. The bottle, the Bible, I didn't know what to choose. I pray on my way to the liquor store that they lock the door, 'cause I'll lay in my grave.
Tom Macdonald's hooks are usually really 50-50. Now, I feel like, just my honest opinion, I feel like there's not a lot of substance to this hook. It's catchy, and I like the way that it sounds, but I feel like there's not necessarily a lot of substance. just kind of like a general, like, you know, the lock in the door, the liquor store, you know, simple rhyme scheme there, just kind of like talking about locking him out or whatever, or something along those lines. But like, I feel like it's just kind of like a filler hook.
The whiskey pours like it did before. I'm scared. I send out a prayer. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there? 'Cause honestly, it hurts.
Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there? Basically talking about praying to God and wondering, are you listening? Can you hear me? Hello? I'm at, you know, that sort of thing.
Every day is worse. I keep buying whiskey when all I need is church.
Keep buying whiskey when all I need is church. Basically saying that he keeps falling back to the habits and leaning on the crutch that is alcohol, and when he really needs to be putting that down and going to church and using that as his crutch instead.
I can't read, but the Bible's still with me. My eyes can't see from the bottles of whiskey.
Is he saying that the Bible is right here and he can't read, not meaning that he's illiterate and he cannot read, but meaning that he is so plastered and drunk that he can't see straight, so he can't actually read because he's so drunk? I think that's what he's going for there.
I don't believe anybody will miss me.
That's tough.
And I'm on my knees. Tell me, God, are you listening?
Oh, basically saying, this is it. I'm on my last leg. This is the end of my rope. I'm on my knees. Help me. Are you here? Like, are you even listening to what I'm saying? Is anybody, I mean, step back to the line before, like, will anybody even miss me? Like, if I take this next step, this is it. This is it. So there's not going to be a verse by Nova. She just featured in the hook. I would assume that that's why she is labeled as just the feature instead of being like Tom Macdonald and Brandon Hart and Nova Rockefeller. Brandon Hart, sir. I have to check out some of your stuff, man, because I'm impressed. Not that I'm anybody that needs to be impressed, but you delivered on this song, my friend. That is good. That is good. There is their socials on Insta right there. If you guys want to check them out, I highly recommend. If you've never listened to Tom Macdonald's music, check it out. If you're here watching this video, you probably know who he is, or at least who Nova is. But check them both out. Both incredible artists. And I am happy to know who Brandon Hart is now. That was Church. I don't know why I keep thinking it's Churches. It's just Church by Tom Macdonald and Brandon Hart. Wow. I feel like I didn't give a lot of energy in this one just because that, as Tom Macdonald usually does, like it's a real song, man. This is a real song. And I feel like the last couple of these that I have done, in the Hobson song, the NF featuring Hobson song, I talk about the stuff that I like and the realness, right? These rappers, man. You've got Kendrick, you've got J. Cole, you've got Tom Macdonald. Some people might like crucify me for like putting some of these names in the same list, but this is for me, you know? Tom Macdonald, NF, Hobson, Eminem, Whit Lowry. These guys, man, like they be talking real stuff, man. There's purpose behind it, and there's this new age of rap that's coming up, man, and it's just, you know, perp and lean and all that crap, and you know how much money I got and how many women are on my shoulder, and all, and it's just like it's like nice to listen to that stuff, just kind of like, you know, bop a little bit, but like this stuff is real. There's so much that goes into these type of songs and this kind of music, and it impacts people's lives in such a dramatic way, because it's like Dax said in his Tory Lane diss track, like there's something about like entering into somebody's soul, repairing it, and then releasing it back to the world. That's what these guys do, man. That's what these guys do. And a song like this is exactly that. It is one of those where you reach into somebody's soul and you're able to get a hold of it and repair it and then release it back into the world. Well done. Well done. Absolute. That one going in the playlist, that's for sure. Especially the emotional playlist, because god dang, that was good. That was good. Well, I can keep talking about this stuff all day long, guys. Thank you all so much for being here and watching this with me. If you enjoyed the video and what I had to say, make sure you leave a thumbs up on it. Let me know your thoughts on Tom Macdonald, Brandon Hart, Nova Rockefeller, any of them, the song itself, where you've come from, things that you've dealt with. Feel free to use my comment section on this video as a place that you can, you know, talk to and maybe, I don't know, relate to other people and, just talk about it. But yeah, dang, what a song. What a song. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching once again. I appreciate it. We're going to bounce out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day.